It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer, and today I'm looking at a beer that I picked up in Lidl, or 4 beers actually, for £6.99. £7 for 4 strong Belgian blonde ales at 8.5% ABV. Just think about that for a little moment. I've gone to pubs before now, and I've been shocked to have been charged £6 or £7 a pint. In fact, my wife went to the Millennium Stadium last night in Cardiff, and the first thing she told me when she got into bed was not how good Taylor Swift was, but they wanted £7.50 for a can of Strongbow dark fruits. Now just think about that for a little moment. £7.50 in 2024 for a bottle of Strongbow dark fruits, which is probably the lowest common denominator when it comes to cider in the world, yet they charge that amount. Go to Lidl, don't go to Taylor Swift, sit in your garden, have a bonfire, have some sausages on the barbecue, buy 4 beers in Lidl, strong Belgian beers at 8.5% ABV for £6.99. That's 50p cheaper than the can of Strongbow dark fruits at the Taylor Swift event in the Millennium Stadium last night. The reason why I mention all of this, and there is a reason why I'm mentioning all of this, is because if you're a similar age to me, in your 40s, maybe you're in your 30s, then you will remember a time where you could have probably picked these up in Lidl for £5 or £4.50 or £6, but never £6.99. When you're in a supermarket, going along, maybe budgeting. I do when I'm in Lidl, and I'm in there all the time. You're picking up your lettuces and your chicken, your beef, your pork and everything. You're thinking in your head, oh my God, I got a shopping trolley full of expensive things here, and oh, it's all getting a bit twitchy, because it all gets a bit twitchy every now and again. Especially if you're tight on funds. You get to the beer aisle then, and then you see, or the middle of Lidl, and you see these very tempting beers for £6.99, and the temptation is to go, I'll just leave it this time. I'll just leave it this time because it's £6.99 and it's a whacking great upscaling of my budget maybe when it comes to this whole shop. You know what I'm trying to say. So that's the reason why I mentioned Taylor Swift and the can of Strongbow dark fruits in the Millennium Stadium, because you're in a different mindset there. You're in a mindset of, this is all they have, I'm going to have to buy it. So you do, and they know you will. They know you will. So just pick it up. Regardless if you've got a shopping trolley full of food, pick this Crius Strong Blonde up in your trolley. Put it in there anyway. Oh, it's that good. Doesn't want me to have one. Right, here we go then. Let's get into the review. 330 millilitre bottle, 8.5% ABV. There's the bottle cap. I like to offer a perspective. I like to offer a common perspective on how we live our lives. Look at this. A nice Belgian beer glass for this rather nice Belgian beer. Hopefully rather nice Belgian beer. I don't know anything about this beer. All I know is I picked it up from Lidl last week, and we'll do all the descriptions, we'll do all the reading of the back of the labels in a moment. We got a 2-finger white head on the beer. We got a nice hazy blonde looking beer. Good levels of carbonation. Let's get the aroma on the beer then. It smells okay. It's got that typical Belgian spicy, peppery, slightly sweet, slightly dry, nicely carbonated. It's a Belgian blonde. That's probably triple strength. That's the confusion. It's probably a Belgian triple at 8.5% ABV. Anyway, let's dive in. Cheers. Dry, dry, dry. Champagne style. It's not champagne yeast. Like this rather lovely champagne style level of carbonation. It's lovely, fluffy, floaty wonderfulness. I do like a Belgian blonde. I don't really like overly carbonated beers, I'll be perfectly honest with you. But when it comes to Belgian beer, Belgian blondes, Belgian triples, ambers, yeah, I really don't mind. I really don't mind the fact that it's kind of like hissing and fizzing like a broken fire extinguisher in your mouth. I really don't mind that, because it's that kind of level of quality. It's part of drinking Belgian beer, is that it has this lovely level of carbonation. Good drinkability, juicy. Yeah, I'm gonna use the word juicy. Nice orange, lemon, maybe some lime in there, some berry fruits in there from the hops. Bitter on the back end, not overly bitter. Spicy, peppery hops, very dry, very carbonated, a little bit of sweetness to begin with. It's a great beer. Shall we learn then about where they're from, and because I've not looked. Oh, do you know? I think this might be Lidl. It certainly looks like Lidl. Lidl Great Britain, Lidl Ireland, and Lidl Italiana, Lidl Italy. A blonde beer of strong beige origin with a slightly spicy hoppy taste with a slight bitterness. It's made using the traditional top fermented method without filtration, and is indicated on the bottle. Crius is like a ram, strong and lively, right? Crius. Reminds me of the old Ram Brewery. Was it the Ram Brewery? The old Wells and Youngs, the Youngs Brewery. They had a beer called Ram Tam or something. They had a ram on their bottle. Youngs Brewery did back in the day. Anyway, Crius, it's lovely. I'm rather excited actually that. I'm rather excited it's not just specifically coming from a Belgian brewery. I'm rather excited that Lidl have gone, Let's brew our own. Let's sell it for £7 for 4 bottles. Look at it. If you haven't got the right glassware like I have, don't worry, find something, maybe pour it into a wine glass, you know. Give the beer, don't just pour it into a tulip glass from the pub you stole the glass from. Don't stick it, you won't give the beer justice. You will not give the beer justice. Put it in a nice Belgian glass or a nice wine glass or something like that. Maybe something like this. Maybe put it in a glass like this if you have one. That's good value for money. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.